Oh, yes, yes. Greetings, family. Greetings. We are so close to the purple sage. I can smell it.
Ooh.
And I'm here with a powerful sister. I met her at another event. So we just levitated towards each other and we're building now. So she's going to be there. And I just wanted to her to talk a little bit about herself, what she's offering, and stuff like that. So, sister, welcome, welcome.
Hey everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, all that good stuff. My name is Eva Gypsy Love. I am known as a spiritual minister, let's call it myself. I do a lot of things. I do mediumship as well as I'm an astral projection specialist. I do classes. I'm a shadow work specialist as well as I am a birth doula, death doula. I mean, you name it, I do thousands of things. Kundalini, card reading. I mean, we could keep going. So we packed it up all into one special name, which is spiritual minister, and meaning that I could touch almost anything that God tells me I can.
That's beautiful. And I did want to tell you that, we were planning this conversation that way we can put it out to the masses. And, I have so many things to do. But then something came to me and I can't really explain it. You already know what I'm talking about. Something came to me and said, you have to do this. And I was like, yeah, but I got to do all these other things. That's it. Is that no, you have to do this. And then we were chatting with each other, and then the number, the 555
I
came
thought,
up. You see what I mean? You see? And then I kid you not, I kid you not. Then there was like something else that just like synced in it too. I'm like, okay, when you start seeing some of the messages, you know it. It's us. We block the messages. That's what we're doing. We block, but it's there.
exactly.
Está ahí. Todo está ahí.
No, always. Siempre está ahí, siempre está con uno. We have to just stay focused and receive these messages. I was just having that chat with my um, facilitators for my platform. I also have a platform called the Four Corners Village where we do amazing things as well as teach and all of the above. But I was having a conversation with them. You have to follow what God wants you to do. And, one of the ways to do that, I wrote a book. It's called 3 Seconds. That's all you need to meditate. It's 3 seconds. Those first 3 seconds, the word you hear and what you hear is from God. We start, no, it can't be. Let me meditate for another half an hour, 2, 3 hours, and come up with five different answers, and then you're back at the same circle. So if you were to listen from the beginning, the first voice you will always hear is God's. So trust it and go with it because it never leads you the wrong way.
That's beautiful. That's one of the reasons why we're together. And I know that you're doing a number of things. When I met you there, you were doing something up in the Bronx, and I wasn't able to attend that one. But I know that you have these ongoing events. They're super popular. So why don't you talk a little bit about that, about what you're doing,
Oh,
and
okay.
maybe some dates or some, I
Um,
don't know.
yes, okay. Well, I do something called Voices Beyond the Veil, where I do it with another wonderful young lady who's an astrosurgeon, and we combine our astrosurgery with my mediumship. I do things called the crossover. So I take people to the other side to see their family, talk to their family, hold them, know any secrets or anything that you need to know. Just like I take my pregnant women to the other side to meet their children before they're born, make sure that they got the correct name, make sure that they are in the correct path. And on Monday, I'll be in Sankofa House in the Bronx. It's located in 22, don't get me wrong, 32, I believe, around Third Avenue, but link will be in the bio.
Yeah, that's
I don't
what's
want to
up.
get the address wrong, but that day I will be holding a ceremony for ancestral money. Ancestral money, I say. Ancestral money is a lot of the times we have all have altars. We just don't understand how to assemble them. We go by what we see the next person and the next person do, and we really don't have it set up correctly because each person has its job. Just like you came to this world and all of us came to this world with a mission and with a purpose, well, it's the same thing for your ancestors on the other side. They all have a mission and a purpose. So maybe one is for you getting your business flowing, maybe one is for you to get money, maybe one is for you to get the house, maybe one is for you, but you have to know which one. So I am going to teach people how to find out which one. Why your money's not working? Because you're not on your money path. You're asking grandma, grandma, I want this money so bad and I need this, but grandma can't help you with money. Grandma's there for your health. And so you're praying to her for the wrong thing. Now we got to get you to pray to who is it that's on your money line, that's supposed to have you go with your money, that's supposed to have your money flow. So I will be doing that from 6 to 8 8:30 on Monday in the evening. Also, it's available on Zoom. In person, I am giving away also a gift, which has a wonderful bath. So I suggest you come in if you can. Um, this is the way for you to open those doors to what you want to receive. You know, it's about learning how to receive and learning from who to receive it from. So I'm really excited about that. I'm doing Black Summer Solstice next weekend in Georgia. I get
Mm.
the wonderful thing to open up and inaugurate their um their hape ceremony, which we're having on a Friday, and then on
Mm.
Saturday we're doing the sweat lodge. And so I get the chance to do this sweat lodge and open it up for them. It's a big community. They bought big land and they're doing many things. So they'll be there also for people who want to rent out the location. And it's amazing. Like, it's just things upon things. There's more stuff coming up today. Every third Monday of the month, I'll be in Sokofa House with something new, something different.
Mm.
Just teaching people the different things that are out there, teaching you about your shadows. There's a lot of things that people don't know about their shadows. They really believe certain things, and shadows are very good for you. And they're
Mm.
there for a reason. And if you learn how to use them, you learn how to navigate better in this world. And it doesn't
Mm.
become a weight, it actually
Mhm.
becomes a force.
That's beautiful. That's powerful. You know, there's tons of misconceptions when it comes to these things. I know because I used to have them too, you know, until you start to study it more, look deeper into it, because we're just looking on the surface and we're also referring to what we've been taught, right? So
Yeah.
some of these things have to do with our ancestors and our lineage, and that's what people don't understand. They think like, no, it's just this. And what I try to tell people is that, you know, our ancestors, especially like when you came from the islands or someplace, and when Europeans came, you know, they came with their religion and their belief system, you know, either that or the sword. So like you had to pick both, and usually you got both of them, right? So picture this: you're a parent and you have kids. You wouldn't teach them the old ways. You wouldn't, out of protection. That's it. You don't want nothing to happen to your kids. You see, so it's everything underground, and you wouldn't. Kids slip, they say things, so you wouldn't. You would teach them that thing over there
Yes.
just for safety purposes. That's it. But once we get a handle and some insight into some of these things, we see that it's fine, it's okay. This belongs to us. And then here there are some people. I don't want to say it no way, but there are some people where they repackage it. They repackage it. Come on now, let's keep it real. They keep
Yeah.
repack, and then they sell it back to us. It's
Yes,
our thing. They're
exactly. And
selling our
it's
thing.
ours. Our
Yeah, yeah.
stuff
It's
right
just
back
crazy.
to us. And
It's crazy. It's crazy.
it's gotten to the point where, you know, you sit back and you watch, and it's like a movie. It's a movie, and it's kind of ridiculous. And I could imagine how upsetting it is to our ancestors, because they're just sitting there like, well, what
Yeah,
did we fight for?
yeah,
Y'all sitting
yeah.
there
Like
like
yo,
y'all
come
really
on now,
letting
come
these
on.
people
Yeah,
teach you
yeah,
or
yeah.
overlap you or
Right,
take
right.
from you what
Yep.
is yours. It's in
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And so it was
Mhm.
funny because I've been doing this for years. I've been a astral projection specialist. I've been doing past life regression. I didn't even know what they were. And I've been doing it for now 28 years when I started. And I remember the biggest mistake I was making. And it was about 8 years ago, 8, 9 years ago, I came and I was around a new set of people. And so I saw everybody going to class and getting certificates. So I was like, oh, so I got to go to class and get certificate. If not, they're not going to see me.
Mhm.
You know, so I started going into these classes, and I'm like, I'm bored in these classes because I'm like, I've done that, I've been done that, I do that. I take
Mhm.
people to, God says I take people to God to find their purpose. I really don't need your class. And so one day I'm looking at my wall and I'm like, all these damn dumbass certificates. I took all of them down. I made me one certificate, and it comes from
Mm,
God. That's all I need. I
that's
need the
all you
certificate
need.
of God because God's the one who gave me my gift, not them
Right,
people. They didn't
right,
wake up my gift. My gift was already there. So how could I
right,
hold that prize of other people,
right,
especially not from our descendants, especially
right,
not my
right,
ancestors,
right,
especially not my bloodline without
right,
my
right.
mulattoes.
At
And
least, at
now I'm over
least.
here. Look at the certificate I got from them. No, we're not doing that. We're
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
we're gonna take that down. I'm gonna give myself a certificate from God because God said I graduated a long time ago. So
You,
I don't need
you
no
know,
other
I,
else.
I did have this one brother too, because we do the breath work and the ice plunge here, and there's many
Ooh,
benefits there. Pushes people into the present
yes.
moment. It quiets the monkey mind. It burns the
Yes.
brown fat. It keeps the inflammation down, right? Because you ask Dr. Sebi, he tell you there's really only one sickness that's inflammation. So it comes from the foods
Mucus.
we
That's it.
eat and the mucus, right? Exactly. So the ice cold water keeps the inflammation down inside of our bodies. So I had this brother. He said, "Hey Omar, you ever thought of getting a certificate, man? Maybe that'll be." And I'm like, "Now, why would I do that, bro? Like, come on, to show people that I know." Now I'm studying, and I'm researching, right? And I know what I'm talking about. I'm confident about that. We can talk for hours, and I could break it
Yeah.
down to you what happens to your mind, to your body, physiology, and your spirit, your energy when you're put inside of these hard, challenging positions. I don't need a certificate.
Certificate to
Yeah, I
say
gotta
that.
pay like $2,500. I gotta fly out to over here. Then the final test was flying over there. I'm like, oh, come on, man. So that's what we're
Bye bye
doing.
certificate. I'll make you one
Yeah,
from God.
I'll make you one. Yeah, that's what I say. You want one? I make you one right now, yo. For real. I'll print it out. I got the printer right here.
So we got to stop worrying about you. It's funny because back then when we had to do all this in hiding, I'm a part of IFA, and it's crazy to me that we had to do so much off of hiding, and we had to hide what we do, and now everything's so commercialized that it's scary. It scares me the way people are moving with the saints and with our ancestral saints and these strong, powerful gods. It's so so scary to where we are going with it, and this is one of the reasons why in my platform as well I've opened up for children. So children are free. We take once a week. Each person, whether it's our sound bath, our emperor of a sound, whether it's our astral projection specialist, whether it's our oracle man, whether it's our girl who knows how to write, it's important for us to teach our children this so they understand that they don't have to grow up and watch these commercialized things that they're putting out now, because
Mhm.
before you know it, or the orisha is going to be everywhere, and everywhere I go now it's like, yeah, I'm a part of orisha. I was like, and
Mhm.
how, so
Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
then they can't even explain nothing. They're like,
right,
yeah,
right,
and I bought these, and
right. I
I
got the
put it.
bees. Yeah, I
No,
know, I
no,
know,
baby.
I know,
Do
I
you
know.
understand the sacrifice that it takes to be in Santeria in Congo? It's not
Mhm.
just I bought some
Mhm.
bees and now I'm
Right.
part of this. I bought a little saint. This color. That doesn't work
Mhm.
like that. So people have to understand this is all a process, and the more you go into understanding and the less you go into commercial, you'll be into the spirit. It'll naturally come out instead of you pushing
Mhm.
something out that might not be of your origin. I don't believe everybody's a car reader. I don't believe everybody's a sound bath healer. I don't
Mhm.
believe everybody's a spiritual healer. Not
Mhm.
everybody has that, but we all have our purpose here. We all have our gift.
Mhm.
Find yours and focus on that. This is
Mm.
so important to focus on your own gift. While you focus on everybody, hey guys, while you focus on everybody else's gift, you losing out on yours. And time's are
Mm.
ticking. Guys, we
Mm,
think,
mm, mm,
oh, I'm 30, I'm 20, no, baby. Before you
mm.
know it, it could be tomorrow your day. So since you
Yeah.
don't know these things, stay focused. It's important.
Mm.
Stay so focused.
Stay
Like, for real.
focused. That's the message here
That's
today,
the
right
message.
here.
Stay
That's it.
focused.
All right. So it's the Purple Sage Festival, and to bring and tie that all in together, this is what we're doing here. We're bringing people back together, to give them a bit of education. And what I usually tell people is, don't believe me. Do your own research too. Like, don't just take my word for it. Like, just don't sit back and do it. Look into these things too. So with the Purple Sage Festival, it's our opportunity to come together as a community and share knowledge, share ideas. And of course, maybe we're not always going to agree because humans we're twisted like that, but at least let's remain open to say, let me hear more, let me see, okay, oh, I see, all right, yeah, I'm going to look into that, and this is what I know, let me share with you what I've learned also, and we can come together as a community to the
Exactly.
table, break bread and enjoy. So
Just like a village should be. You
that's right.
know, that's how it was. They taught each other, and it
Hmm.
was they all fed off each other's energy. It wasn't we read a book or went to a class to
Right.
learn this stuff.
That's
We
right.
didn't go to no
No,
class. Our class
no,
was right there in the village with mom,
exactly.
dad, the uncle, the chief,
Right. Yep.
everybody together. So
That's what
I
we're
love it.
doing.
I
We're
can't
coming
wait.
back together. We're going to spend a whole full day. Kids are free. They're having a special thing for kids. There's like three women. I think there's four women now. They have years of experience working with children. They've created this whole program for them where they're going to be creating
Wow.
with nature. No glue, no glitter, no paint, no. Just nature. They're going to be
So
weaving
dope.
together things and all that. And it'll give the adults a chance to come together, separately there in the big field. It's called the Wind Horse. The Wind Horse, is it the Wind Horse Valley or something like that on the land? That's what they named it. And that's where we're gonna have the live music and the vendors, so people can come and just chill, throw the blanket out or the lawn chair, and just lean back and enjoy. And then there's gonna be other workshops too. So, and then in the evening, we're gonna be burning the wood, sitting around the fire, and it's an
Ooh.
option to camp out overnight if you're open to it. So
Okay, well, I'll be
that's right.
bringing out my cards, my shells, and a couple of other tricks on my sleeve.
That's what's
And
up.
I'll be there for a little bit of everything, questions, and just giving the love and giving the energy that's needed at the space and the time that is
Good.
needed.
All
That's what I'll
right.
be there for.
Stone Mountain Farm tomorrow, June 13th, 12 noon to 9 p.m. with an option to camp out overnight. Kids are free, food vendors, crystal
Ooh,
vendors,
so
massage. We got a body worker that's coming in too. So make sure you get your massage
nice.
on. Yeah, mm-hmm. All
Nice.
sorts of things we have going on. Live music and great energy, great vibes. So
Oh, this is
that's
gonna be
it. Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, here we go.
Oh my God, I can't wait. So I can't wait. And those of
Me
you who
too.
want to find me, Eva Gypsy Love on all platforms, as well as Four Corners Village, spelled with a four and with a number four, corners and village. And I hope to see y'all there. I can't
That's
wait.
what's up.
I
Me
can't
too.
wait. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for the invite.
Of
Thank you
course,
so
of
much for
course.
having me. Thank you for your
Gotta
energy. And
listen.
I
Gotta
thank God
li-
every day the day I met you because
oh,
everything, nothing is
that's nice.
coincidence
That's
in the
beautiful.
world, guys.
No,
There's no
no,
coincidence. God
no.
knows how he's going to lead the people that need to swerve together.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know, it's
Yes.
it's
Yes.
important to pay attention to that, the people we meet.
Yes.
So love
Mm.
y'all and life y'all, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up. Stay right there, sister. For those
All
of you
right.
tapping in, thank you so much. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or requests, just hit me up. I'm on all social platforms. Omziel